Did you know that just 15 minutes of exercise a day can help you live healthier, move more easily, and feel up to 10 years younger? And the best part, you don't have to leave the comfort of your own home to get started. Once upon a time, a 68-year-old woman named Linda felt exhausted after just a few steps around her house. Every morning, she would sit and stare out the window, remembering the days when she could walk along the beach with her husband without stopping to catch her breath. Then one day, she decided to try something simple: 10 minutes of exercise every morning in her favorite chair in her living room. No weights, no gym, just gentle, loving movements for your own body. Today's video is for people like Linda and maybe you who want to regain strength, balance, and confidence. Reduce back, knee, and shoulder pain every morning when you wake up. And most importantly, maintain your independence to live the life you want. In the next 30 minutes, you will learn how to do simple but extremely effective exercises that improve your entire body, from shoulders, back, knees to cardiovascular and balance. And especially, at the end of the video, I will share a small but meaningful challenge that can be a turning point in your health journey. I am Tom, a physical trainer specializing in working with seniors for over 10 years. I have accompanied hundreds of aunts, uncles, retired doctors, housewives, people who used to think, when you are old, you must be weak. And today, I am here to say, no, you can be strong in a gentle, natural, and loving way. So, are you ready to start your self-care journey from the comfort of your own home? Sit up straight, take a deep breath, and let's get started, starting with the smallest movements. You see, I used to work with a man named George who was 74 years old. He called me one day and said, "Tom, I think I just did something stupid. I followed a video online, tried to do crunches like I did when I was younger, and now my back is shaking." George's story is not uncommon. In fact, many seniors embark on their fitness journeys with eagerness but lack of preparation, and that can have unintended consequences. Today, I want to share with you the 3 most common mistakes seniors make when starting out, and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1. Jumping into the plank without warming up. Many people think it's just a few simple moves, why bother warming up? But that's like starting your car in the middle of winter without letting the engine run for a few minutes. When you warm up, you're not just warming up your body, you're waking up your joints, your muscles, and your heart. A gentle warm-up, like shoulder rolls, heel lifts, or arm stretches, can reduce your risk of muscle soreness, cramps, or falls. Mistake number 2, following someone else without knowing yourself. One of the things I always remind my students is, your body is different from everyone else's, and what works for one person may not work for another. Linda, a retired teacher, once tried to do planks like her daughter. As a result, her wrists were sore for a week. The lesson here: start where you are, not where someone else is. Adjust, listen to your body, and choose the level that is appropriate for your age, medical history, and current fitness level. Mistake number 3, thinking that pain is a sign of effectiveness. Have you ever heard the phrase "no pain, no gain"? For seniors, that's not entirely true. There's a big difference between healthy muscle tension and warning pain. Sharp, stabbing, or lingering pain for hours after exercise, that's not something to be proud of, but a sign that you need to listen to your body more. How to avoid all 3 mistakes: start with a 5-minute gentle warm-up. Roll your shoulders, wrists, knees. Choose exercises that are easy, gives gradually more difficult. Always prioritize safety. Remember, working smart is better than working hard. Feel comfortable when moving, instead of suffer. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Your body is a precious companion. Treat it with patience, gentleness, and understanding. Now that you know how to prepare properly and avoid dangerous mistakes, it's time to start the real journey. And the first step in that journey is to warm up your body gently, enough to wake up your joints, but not to tire you out. Come on in. Gentle warm-up routine to wake up your muscles, where we warm up together with gentle movements suitable for all body types. Imagine your body as a garden in the morning. After a long night's rest, the flowers, the joints, muscles, and blood vessels are still closed and dormant. You would never pour cold water on it in the morning, would you? You would gently, slowly, awaken that garden with light and gentleness. Your body is also a place you deserve to be woken up that way. Many people skip the warm-up, thinking, I'll just do a light workout. But the warm-up is more than just a prep. It's the most important part of making your workout safer, more effective and more enjoyable. When you warm up, blood is pumped to your muscles, making them more flexible. Your body temperature increases slightly, reducing the risk of injury. Your mind is also primed. It's like you're saying, "Come on, let's get moving." I remember a 79-year-old man named Mr. Harold who was quite nervous when he first came to a gym class. He said, "I haven't worked out in 30 years. I'm afraid the first few minutes will knock me out, Tom." Instead of starting with a hard workout, I took him through a short warm-up. Just 5 minutes, shoulder lifts, wrist rotations, light walking in place. The result? At the end of the session, he smiled and said, "I thought I would be tired, but I felt lighter." Here is a series of 5 simple movements that you can do right in your chair, without any equipment. Shoulder rolls. Sit up straight, roll your shoulders forward 5 times, then back 5 times. Tip. Inhale deeply as you roll forward. Exhale as you roll back. Heel taps, lift your heels one at a time, as if you were walking in place. Helps increase circulation to your calves, which are prone to cramps. Wrist circles, hold your arms out in front of you, rotating your wrists in circles 10 times each way. Very good for people with sore hands or mild arthritis. Neck stretch, gently tilt your head to each side, holding for 5 seconds on each side. Relax your neck, which is where a lot of tension accumulates when sleeping in the wrong position. Seated marching. Sit and gently lift each knee, as if you were walking on a chair. Tip. Add a little arm swing to increase circulation throughout your body. Total time, about 5 minutes. Let each movement be a morning greeting to your body. Warming up not only helps you exercise better, it is also a way to love yourself. Start a new day by listening to and respecting your body. Like Mr. Harold, you may start with a little anxiety, but just 5 minutes, everything will be much easier. Now your body is ready. The muscles are awakened, the joints are open like doors waiting for the sunlight. It is time for us to start moving. Asterisk, asterisk, let's go to the next part. The top 5 seated exercises that seniors can do every day, where you will learn seated exercises that are both gentle and effective for the whole body. And you'd be surprised how much it takes to change your health with just one chair. Here's something many people don't know. You don't have to stand to improve your health. A sturdy chair and a few minutes a day, sometimes the best gym for seniors. I remember my 82-year-old grandmother Margaret. She once said to me, "Tom, I can't stand for long, but I don't want to lie around and wait for my body to get weaker." We started with chair exercises, slow, gentle. After just 2 weeks, she was able to dress herself without help. That was something she hadn't done in almost a year. Great for beginners or those with balance issues. Less stress on joints, especially knees, hips, back. Increases blood circulation, improves muscles, keeps the motor nervous system flexible. 1. Seated leg extension. Sit up straight. Slowly extend one leg forward until it is almost straight. Hold for 2 seconds, then lower. Switch sides. Benefits: increases thigh strength, aids in walking, going up and downstairs. Tip: gently tighten your abs as you lift your leg to support your spine. Seated side steps. Sit near the edge of a chair, extend one leg out to the side, then close it. Alternate sides. Benefits: improves hip and core flexibility. Buttocks, helps prevent falls when turning. Common mistake: bend forward instead of keeping your back straight. 3. Seated march, walking in place, lift each knee as if you were walking. You can swing your arms slightly if you want. Effect: improves cardiovascular health gently, increases circulation throughout the body. Example: Margaret used to feel dizzy when standing for a long time, but after 1 week of this exercise, she no longer needed a cane to stand up. 4. Seated arm circles, arm rotation. Raise both arms to the side, rotate in small circles, then gradually increase, then reverse direction. Effect: increases shoulder flexibility, very good for people with shoulder and neck pain. Additional suggestion: combine with soft music to create a feeling of relaxation and comfort. 5. Seated punches. Seated punching. Sit up straight, make a light fist and punch slowly forward, alternating hands. Effect: activates the whole body, increases hand-eye coordination. Eyes. Tip: watch your hands as you punch to build reflexes and control. Strength doesn't come from lifting heavy weights, Sometimes it comes from doing small, everyday things and not giving up. These seated exercises are gentle, but they lay the foundation for lasting health, especially for older adults. You don't have to do them all today. Just pick one and start. What about strength training? Many older adults think they can't, or shouldn't, do muscle building exercises for fear of overexertion or cause pain. But the truth is, skipping strength training is the real reason you're getting weaker faster. Come to the next part. Why most seniors skip strength training and why it's a big mistake, where I'll share why you don't need heavy weights to get stronger every day. I still remember very clearly the first conversation I had with Walter, 76, after his first workout. He sat down, wiped his sweat with a towel and sighed, "Tom, I thought your workout was easy. I didn't expect to have to stand up and sit down 5 times. We laughed. But then he continued, more seriously, "I've avoided that stuff for decades because I thought old people shouldn't do strength training anymore." Walter's story is not uncommon. Many older people skip strength training, and that's why they're getting weaker faster. Fear of pain, fear of injury hurt. They think lifting weights or squatting will hurt their knees, back, or shoulders. Feeling unnecessary. I don't need muscles, I just want to live in peace. Lack of age-appropriate guidance. But here's the truth, after age 60, you lose an average of 3 to 5% of your muscle mass every decade if you don't exercise. Muscle isn't just a body shape, it's the key to independence, so you can dress yourself, hold a cup of tea, or stand up without help. You can build muscle with body weight, like sit-to stands, light resistance bands, bottles of water, bags of rice, or nothing, just repetitions. When Walter started, he couldn't stand up without holding onto the armrests of a chair. We started with sit-to stands with support, then moved on to sit-to stands without support. Hands. 3 weeks later, he came to class with a proud smile. I just carried the grocery bags from the car into the house without stopping. For the first time in 2 years, it's never too late to build strength. But if you wait too long, weakness will rob you of the most precious thing, independence. Just a few minutes a day, with simple movements, is enough to make you stronger, more confident and more proactive. And once you have more strength, the next thing to improve is balance, because, for older people, a small fall can be a huge setback. Come to the next part. Improve your balance in 7 minutes. Exercises to prevent falls, where I will guide you through simple exercises, using only a chair to help you stand more steadily and confidently every day. Mrs. Eleanor, 81 years old, used to be a very careful person. She never climbed on a chair, did not rush when walking. But one time, simply getting out of bed, her foot slipped slightly, and she fell. No broken bones. But after that fall, she no longer dared to go to the market alone. "I am not afraid of pain. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to stand up," she said. It was heartbreaking. Balance is more than just standing. It's the ability to coordinate your eyes, inner ears, muscles, and nervous system, helping you adjust your posture when you step, bend, or avoid unexpected obstacles. As we age, reflexes slow, leg muscles weaken, posture changes more easily. All of this increases your risk of falling. And falls are the leading cause of loss of independence in older adults. You don't need any special equipment. All you need is a sturdy chair to hold onto, a sturdy pair of shoes, a little patience, and yourself. Here are 3 simple exercises, each approximately 2 minutes, that you can easily do at home. 1. Tandem stand, heel-to-toe stand behind a chair, holding on lightly with one hand. Place one foot in front of the other, heel to toe, like walking on a tightrope level. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds. Switch legs. Repeat 3 times on each side. Benefits: improves balance and concentration, important when walking on uneven surfaces. 2. Single leg stand, stand near a chair, lift one leg off the floor, hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Hold lightly if needed, but try to use as little support as possible. Repeat 3 to 5 times on each side. Tip: look at a fixed point in front of you to help you balance. 3. Side step and hold, take a small step to the right, hold for 3 seconds, then turn around. Repeat on the left side, 5 to 7 times on each side. Example: this exercise helps improve your reflexes when you have to turn and step back to avoid obstacles, one of the most common causes of falls. After 14 days of doing 3 exercises every morning, Eleanor calls me. Tom, yesterday I got on the bus without any support. I stood the whole way. Not because she's been working harder, but because she's been working out better. Balance doesn't come naturally, it's maintained through consistent practice. Just 7 minutes a day, you'll not only stand stronger, but you'll be more confident in every step. It's a gift you give yourself. Now that you've got stability from below, work on building flexibility from above. Because posture, back, neck and shoulders are also where many older people struggle. Pain, stiffness, fatigue. Come on, next. The secret to better posture and less back pain after 60, where you will learn how to adjust your posture and practice gentle exercises to reduce back pain, improve your breathing, and regain confidence in every step you take to stand up straight. I once asked Joan, a 74-year-old woman with beautiful silver hair, "Do you know why your shoulders are often tired? Your back is often hunched." She smiled sadly. "I think it's simply I'm old." But no, it's not old age's fault. Sometimes a hunched back, hunched shoulders, chronic back pain is not due to age, but due to incorrect posture and neglected core muscles. When posture is wrong, it's not just the back that is affected. It leads to strain in the shoulders and neck, dull headaches, short and shallow breathing, difficulty sleeping, difficulty walking, and a feeling of lack of confidence when standing in front of others. Correct posture is not forcing yourself up straight by force. It's about learning how to naturally return your body to its healthiest position, just a few minutes a day. And you'll feel the change from your back, shoulders, to your mood. 1. Wall posture reset. Stand with your back against the wall, with your heels, buttocks, back and head against the wall. Keep your shoulders relaxed, chin slightly tucked. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head up. Hold for 30 seconds, gives repeat 2 to 3 times. What it does, reset your body map, helping you feel what it feels like to stand up straight naturally. 2. Shoulder blade squeeze. Sit or stand up straight. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades together, as if you were trying to hold a coin in the middle of your back. Hold for 3 seconds and release. Do 10 to 12 reps. Benefits: helps prevent hunchback, relieves tension in the shoulders and neck. 3. Pelvic tilt. Gently shake the pelvis. Sit up straight in a chair. Place your hands on your hips. Slowly tilt your pelvis forward, mild back arch, then tilt back, mild abdominal crunch. Repeat 10 times, moving slowly and in a controlled manner. Benefits: softens the lumbar spine, reduces stiffness, makes activities like sitting for long periods of time or standing up easier. Joan started doing wall leaning exercises every morning in her bedroom while brushing her teeth. 3 weeks later, she came to class beaming. "I no longer have back pain when I sit and read. And Tom, I feel like I walk straighter." Good posture is not about straining the body, it's about getting the body back to the way it was designed to move. When you stand up straight, you breathe deeper, feel lighter, and, naturally, you feel more confident. When your posture is good, when your back is soft, now is the time to move your heart to beat a little faster. Because, besides strength and balance, cardiovascular is the key to maintaining your energy every day. Let's go to the next part. Cardio for seniors. Easy routines that keep your heart young, where you will learn gentle, safe and easy to do exercises that will help your heart become healthier every day. Mr. Frank, 70, came to my first exercise class and said something that I will always remember. "I can't climb stairs anymore, just a few steps and my heart is pounding." He sat down, exhausted, as if the world was going too fast and his body was slowing down. I looked at him and said, "Frank, the heart is a muscle, and like any other muscle, it needs to be exercised to stay young. The cardiovascular system is the central pump. If the heart is healthy, blood and oxygen are delivered throughout the body. The brain works more clearly, legs and hands are less cold, the body is less tired. The risk of stroke, high blood pressure, diabetes is also significantly reduced. And you don't need to run or use a treadmill to get that. Just 5 to 10 minutes of proper exercise every day. 1. Seated march with arm swings. Walk on a chair combined with arm swings. Sit up straight. Lift your knees alternately as if you were walking, combined with arm swings to the rhythm. Do it for 1 minute, gives rest for 30 seconds, gives repeat 3 times. Benefits: activates the cardiovascular system, increases circulation throughout the body, less pressure on the joints. 2. Standing side steps. Stand behind a chair to keep your balance. Step to the left, then to the right, as if walking backwards to light music. You can clap your hands rhythmically to increase excitement. Tip: this exercise also helps improve reflexes, reducing the risk of falling when turning suddenly. 3. Punch and tap. Stand firmly. Punch your left hand forward. While tapping, your right toe back. Give switch sides. Practice rhythmically like a little dance to 30 seconds each side. Benefits: combines heart, muscle, reflex movements in one fun movement. We started with 3 light cardio exercises, 6 minutes each day. After 2 weeks, Frank came to class and said, "I climbed the stairs yesterday without sitting down. I can't remember the last time I did that." He smiled lightly, as if he had just regained a part of his forgotten youth. Your heart doesn't need a lot of exercise. It just needs you to move regularly, gently, every day. And the great thing is, cardio also makes you feel happier, because when your heart is working well, your brain also produces more endorphins, the happy hormone. We've trained our hearts, our legs, our backs, our shoulders. But what about the small, fragile joints like our knees, wrists, and ankles? Especially if you've ever had joint pain, mild osteoarthritis, or arthritis, choosing the right exercise is extremely important. Come to the next part, the mini workout that strengthens your joints without straining them, where you will learn simple yet effective movements that will strengthen your joints without causing pain or strain. Linda, 67, came to me with a forced smile and a bandaged hand. "Tom, I just unscrewed the lid of the jar and my wrists are screaming." Linda is not weak. She walks every morning, eats carefully. But there is one thing she has never focused on: joint health. Joints, whether wrists, knees or ankles, are the hinges of the body. If the hinges are not flexible, the moving door will squeak or worse, get stuck. Unlike muscles, joints cannot be tightened or heavy lifted to become stronger. They need gentle, controlled movements. Increased circulation around the joint capsule. No repetitive stress. This is especially important if you have a history of arthritis, have a history of knee or wrist pain, sit a lot or move little for long periods of time. Here are 3 simple exercises you can do at home, just 5 minutes a day. 1. Ankle rolls. Sit up straight, lift one leg, roll your ankle in a clockwise 10 times, then switch directions. Switch legs and repeat. Benefits: increases circulation to the ankle area, helps you walk more confidently, reduces the risk of spraining your ankle. 2 knee lifts with hold. Sitting in a chair, slowly lift one knee up to hip level or as high as you can. Hold for 3 seconds, then lower. Repeat 5 to 8 times on each side. Benefits: strengthens the muscles around the knee without putting pressure on the joint. 3. Wrist circles with gentle stretch. Put both hands forward. Rotate your wrists 10 times in each direction. Then, use the other hand to gently pull your hand down inner side, then back side. Hold for 5 seconds on each side. Benefits: great for people with wrist pain when writing, holding or cooking. After 10 days of doing the wrist exercises every morning while waiting for the water to boil, Linda called with a happy voice home. "I just opened the jar of peach jam this morning, and it didn't hurt. No pills, no weights. Just the right, gentle, steady movements, and patience. Joints are like little bridges. If you don't maintain them, they'll eventually weaken. You don't have to do much, just a little bit of care every day. And the reward: freedom of movement. Now that we've taken care of the hinges, let's try something bigger, connecting every part of the body in a complete workout. A workout that will help you increase your strength, coordination, balance, and power, all in just 15 minutes a day. Come on down to the next part, from chair to standing strong, progressing your workout over time, where I'll guide you through the gradual transition from sitting to standing, from simple to powerful, in a safe and inspiring way. When 80-year-old Sam started working out with me, he said just one thing: "I don't need to run or jump, Tom. I just want to be able to get up from my chair without having to rely on my son." I smiled. Not because it was such a small request, but because it was a powerful goal. Because sometimes, standing up literally and figuratively is the first step to regaining control. When we're young, we think about quick results. But for older people, the magic is in the process, not the destination. Exercise shouldn't be a one-day, two-day thing. It's a journey. From sitting gives standing. From balancing gives walking confidently. From being afraid of movement gives loving movement. Weeks 1 to 2, getting used to it and warming up. Practice chair exercises you learned in the previous section. 10 to 12 minutes a day, focusing on shoulders, knees, wrists. Goal: body starts to wake up again. Weeks 3 to 4, combine standing up and light exercise. Add exercises: sit to stand, march in place, standing heel raise. Alternate exercise: sitting standing helps increase balance. Goal: stand up without holding the armrests. Weeks 5 to 6. Increase strength and movement time. Increase exercise difficulty. Light squats, side steps, heel raises combined with arm stretches. Start cardio: light cardio 5 to 7 minutes a day. Goal: increase endurance, better control on the go. Week 7 plus. Workout as a daily routine. Incorporate full body workouts into 15 to 20 minute series. Do morning, afternoon, or every other day. Goal: make exercise a way of life, not a workout, but a fun. After 2 months on this routine, Sam arrives at class with new sneakers and a twinkle in her eye. Last week, I got up off the couch and forgot I couldn't do it. No cheering crowd, no fancy gym, just one person persevering and a small, steady, loving journey for yourself. You don't have to go very far. Just take steps forward, a little bit each day, and then at some point, you'll realize you're standing stronger than ever. You've been with me for almost 30 minutes of this journey, and at this point, I believe you have everything you need to take proactive care of your body. But if you're still wondering, how much exercise should I do each day? Maybe combine it into simple routine, then the next part is for you. Come to the last part, your daily 15-minute routine for strength, balance, and energy, where I will guide you through a comprehensive, concise, easy-to-remember routine that you can do every day and feel strong, stable, and full of energy. I often tell my students a simple sentence: your body doesn't need an hour in the gym. It only needs 15 minutes a day, devoted completely to itself. And the magic is just 15 minutes, you can rebuild your strength, balance, and vitality. Because for older people, too short, not effective enough. Too long, easy to get tired, lose motivation. 15 minutes is just enough to wake up the whole body, from head to toe, from heart to breath. It's also gentle enough that you can stick with it every day and strong enough to make a difference in 2 to 3 weeks. 1. Warm up to minute, shoulder rolls, ankle circles, gentle neck tilts. Goal: wake up muscles, warm up joints, prepare mind too. Strength: 5-minute sit to stand, 8 to 10 reps. Seated leg extensions or standing heel raises, shoulder blade squeezes. Goal: maintain muscle tone, support daily movement. 3. Balance: 3-minute. Single leg stand 1 minute each side, side steps with pauses. Goal: maintain balance, reduce risk of falls. 4. Cardio: 3-minute. March in place with arm swings, punch and tap. Goal: increase heart rate, improve circulation and mood. 5. Cool down to minute, arm up, deep breath. Gentle back, neck, shoulder stretch. Goal: relax, help muscles recover and prepare for the new day. Mrs. Helen, 73, not good at memorizing, but she has a little calendar on her desk. Every day she finishes her workout, she puts a red X on it. 3 weeks later, she brags to me, "Not only do I feel better, I feel like I have a purpose." And each X, to me, is a small victory. Workout doesn't have to be fancy, just consistent. And every time you step on the mat, sit in a chair, or stretch, you're telling your body, "I'm still here. I still care about you." If you've made it this far with me, it tells you something important. You're choosing to take care of yourself. And that's a loving decision. Whether you're just starting out or already have an active routine, remember, it's never too late to get better, little by little, every day. If you like this 15-minute routine, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on the extended series, focusing on knees, shoulders, sleep, or back pain relief. And if you want to print out the 4-week workout schedule I shared today, leave a comment, send me the plan. I'll send it to you right below the description.